When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Virginia Cavaliers, taking on a fellow ACC opponent, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Boston College lined up, ready to kick off and get things going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cavaliers offense will get the ball first. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access, because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
It's complete on the right side. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's take a minute here and think about Virginia. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's...
Oh, he found a space on the right. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Quick step and go. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Boston College's offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Leaves it with the back. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. The Golden Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it. And
he puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got the first down and more. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And I think the biggest thing for this young man is we've seen him be so great all throughout the season. How do you finish? And how do you finish decides if you win that big trophy at the end of the year.
Looking for a huge play. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Virginia.
Sometimes you see play action for teams that don't really even run the football. I love how they run the football, set it up, next play, take the big shot down the field. The receiver makes the play, makes the catch, and runs it into the end zone.
14, Boston College, 0.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the offense onto the field again. The inside handoff. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Well, after not getting a thing done on first down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. Off play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Fry. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Valentine. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble. And the Golden Eagles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Golden Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Quickly to the tight end. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. This Boston College offense has it working. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. They'll run it. Nice move to keep running. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll toss it to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Stands in and takes the hit. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. Field goal is good. Now the lead is down to 11.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They've come out red hot already with a 14-3 lead. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Courtney. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Back to pass. Finds a soft spot in the middle. At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cavaliers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They've got it at the 37, it's 1st and 10. He leaves it with his back. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Fry.
And if you had any questions about this quarterback's arm talent, now you've got your answer. Wow.
The play action fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the ball's loose.
And you start to get that offense going and start having success, you got to make sure when you get closer to the scoring range, take care of that football. If you don't, coach is going to go you on the sideline, you in the game.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Power football with the run. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Virginia has it back, the Cavalier offense headed to the field. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far, 3 drives, 3 touchdowns, and they'll try to make it 4 for 4. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down.
Breaks into the open. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Virginia.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense takes the field ready to go back to work. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll run play action. Gonna take a shot. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Going to the ground. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Here's a heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coach.
He smashes his way through again. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. First down here for the offense. Might as well give it to him again. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Gonna run it. It's Valentine. He's got enough to give Boston College the first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
Wants to throw on first down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Snagged out of the air. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
Well, if you're going to be in the Heisman picture, you got to make plays week in, week out at receiver, and that's what he does. He's a good route runner. He's reliable, and he's got speed to take it to the house. Top 5 in the nation right now in receiving.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying play action. Throws for the tight end. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated. He missed that connection. The Cavaliers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Ready, set.
Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Turning it on. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and time.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 14, and that's the way you find some room to operate. It's 1st and 10 from their own 14-yard line. They're going to ride this running back. Danced his way through traffic. Pickup of 4 to the 19. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake. And the quarterback hung up 2 and sacked at the 12. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Valentine. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Boston College will send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game. If you're going to win, and David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back.
Snags it inside the 20. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And how about the year he's put together? I mean, he is in the top 10 in passing in college football, obviously. And obviously, we're talking about him for the Heisman, but just a guy you've been able to trust, a dynamic passer, throwing the football all over the yard. This team has been built on him, and he's had an unbelievable season.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point is true, and the score is 35-3.
Virginia, 35. Boston College, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Leaves it with the running back. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. To the ground with the back. Makes a man miss. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bolden. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. They'll go up top on 2nd and short. Grab near the marker. It's Johnson. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a 1st down for Boston College. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working the middle. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boston College right back to the line.
Second down coming up.
To the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Jones. Open space at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
Boston College.
They'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Boston College! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, that was a huge touchdown for the offense there, just to try to get some mojo going here at halftime. It had been tough sledding here in the first half. Only a field goal before they finally got into the end zone. So obviously, still a lot of work to do. You're still trailing on the scoreboard. But that's going to do a lot for their confidence, I think, before heading into the second half.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. The running back has it. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Unloads to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been taking in some scene there today in Chestnut Hill. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Alumni Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they could go back-to-back. Oh, ball's out! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They go to the ground. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. The Cavaliers can really attack on this second and short. Wants to go up top. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Virginia! This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? And you can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
They're going to run it. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up.
Oh, he's got some space. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Finds his man. It's Valentine. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Calls for and makes the fair catch, but there is a penalty flag down, and we'll see what this is about.
Kicking team.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's called for the fair catch, you just have to stay back. They'll run this play from the pistol. Makes it past the marker. Across the 25, he's got room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside, the elusiveness, the vision, the speed, the patience. And with that home run, now has over 200 yards rushing in this game.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming and keeps coming. They keep feeding him, and he keeps breaking tackles. He keeps making big plays. This defense has had absolutely no answer for that stud.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case there. They try to run the football on the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Valentine. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets. And
the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. blasted as he lets it go.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
The give to the lone running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Plucks it out of the air.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Bringing the heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Makes a grab past the marker. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
And the Cavaliers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Vaughn. Quick spin on the run. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Out of bounds right at the 10-yard line as they are threatening to score.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia. They have not been able to cover this guy all day.
Nah, I tell you what, this offense is featuring him. They're doing a really good job. This guy's explosive. He's dynamic. He's making big plays. And heck yeah, I'm going to get him the football as many ways as I can. Kudos to the offense for finding the gap.
And he'll just take him to end this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the run, it's Valentine. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Little touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. The short hands, it's Fry. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. This Boston College offense has it working. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets it out quickly. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Virginia has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. Ripping through the defense. And he got enough for the first down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Smashes it between the uprights. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there. And the Cavaliers with the 1st and 10. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
That's how you have a short memory. That's how you forget about the big play that just happened, and you line up in your stance and you respond. Great job by the defense, lining up, getting after the quarterback, even after they made a big play.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Throws to the wideout. Got his man. Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Unloads to the right. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense lucky to fall on that loose football. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Under fire.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Good job by the coverage unit. The return man. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This defense will bring pressure from the linebacker level, from the cornerback level, free safety level, and the strong safety level. They're bringing it from all over the field.
Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be fourth down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of it. And now the ball is knocked free. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
And the Golden Eagles are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll sneak it. Got the first down and more. No need to get too cute there or overly creative. Just push the ball forward and get the first down.
I completely agree. I hate when people get creative. Just easy money, downhill, run the QB, get the first down.
It's complete to the right. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. The Golden Eagles are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Unloads it left. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. Let's not say they cut into the deficit with that field goal. Maybe just, I don't know, tweaked a little bit of it away with their fingernail. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. And the Cavaliers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got him. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
An outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
And he shows you the arm right there, but I tell you what, I've been impressed with this young man and his ability to do both. Rush, throw, lead a team, put up huge numbers in the top 10 in total TDs, running and passing. And this dude very much in the Heisman race. He's had a great season. He can do a little bit of everything.
The Cavaliers will line it up on 1st and 10. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. Use the play fake, now to throw. And a flag flies as the pass is incomplete. Let's see who it's on. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Got a man. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on second and goal from the 5. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covered. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
And this defense continuing to struggle with the passing game. Listen, these offenses are so sophisticated nowadays. They're hard to stop, man. And it's a new one every single week. And I say this game, this defense underperformed. They're better than what they've shown. They've gotten torched today. And this is a tape that they're going to want to burn and never watch again.
They want to throw it. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Some would say run out the clock. Some would say I don't need to add points. But here's the thing. It's your job to stop them on defense. Now, listen, the handshakes, they might get a little bit interesting after this game, but the offense did their job.
Finds his big tight end. He's not going to make it stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
To the air on first down. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And after this play, the cake will be baked. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Grabbed in the middle, it's Johnson. And they fight him to the bitter end, all the way down to putting some more numbers in the stat column, but they'll come up a little short as time expires. When you know you have a team outclassed, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.
And it's almost like playing against yourself, right? You know you're better. You know you're going to win the football game, but how do I continue to still execute? This was so easy. Great execution. Just beat down in every facet.
And I think as a player, you just love being in such great rhythm. And we saw that right from the get-go in this game. Offense just able to matriculate the ball down